There are billions of stars in the sky, so too are there countless worlds, places destroyed by war, built by peace, full of allies, enemies, lovers, and rivals. All of them, all of us, have one thing in common. We come from the stars, and to the stars we return. These are the adventures of the USS Zagreus.
Greetings, people of Earth. My name is Rob Wieland, and my pronouns are he, him. I am an author, game designer, and professional nerd. Tonight, I am the host of Theater of the Mind Players, your friendly local actual play show.
Phasers.
Oh! Flapsers?
We are playing Star Trek Adventures from Modifius Entertainment. More specifically, we are playing the second edition of Star Trek Adventures, which was officially released at Gen Con this year. We don't have physical books right yet, but we will be getting some. But we are very excited to return to these characters and to use the updated rule set to do so. The new version of Star Trek Adventures really has slimmed down the rules and taken a lot of mechanical techniques and advice that they've learned over the 10 years that they've been doing 2D20 games and brought a lot of that stuff forward into this new version. What I want to do right now is to have everybody introduce their characters, who they are, what species they are from, what rank they hold, and what role they have on the ship. Then once we have introduced everybody, we'll jump into the captain's log and we'll get started with our story tonight. So, let's go to our first mind player.
Hi, I'm Tawny P. Thompson, she, hers, and I am playing Tira Sidak, the lieutenant. I'm the flight controller.
And what species are you?
Yes, an Orion.
Okay. Let's move on to our next mind player.
Hello, my name is Ethan Eichstedt Anderson, he, him, and I am playing Gulak, the Lieutenant Junior Grade Tellarite.
And what is your role on the ship?
I do transporter shit.
Okay. Let's move on to our next mind player.
Hi there, my name is Jordan Fishburne, she, her, and I am playing Lieutenant Commander Thang, the Klingon Chief of Security aboard the Zagreus.
All right, and last, but certainly not least, our final mind player of the evening.
Hi, my name is Sarah Babe, she, they, and I am playing Kasha Tal. She is the captain and commanding officer of the USS Zagreus, and she is a Trill.
So, now that we've introduced all of our crew members, Captain, if you would be so kind as to start off every Star Trek adventure in the traditional manner, which is with the Captain's Log.
Captain's Log, Stardate 47523.0. We are currently en route to the Tanghai system to resupply a xeno-archaeology outpost on the 4th planet. Although Tanghai 4 is an M-class planet, it is currently going through an ice age. Dr. Yannick Scholes has suggested the ice age is the product of the Tenarian civilization causing its own demise through a string of ecological disasters.
Star Trek is very subtle, you see.
Very demure, even. After 6 months of isolation in sub-zero temperatures, I hope he and his team have some interesting findings to share over some fresh, hot coffee. As we drop out of warp, I'm engaging in my own studies of a cultural tradition that's long been an important part of bringing people together.
And we cut from the shot of the Zagreus as it drops out of warp and heads into the system with the sound of thunk as a dart hits a dartboard.
I was like, oh shit, what did I hit?
It's okay.
Just some space trash, don't worry about it.
The famous
it's just
Star
a
Trek
curb.
sound.
It's just
Just a curb.
It's just a space curb.
The backup camera wasn't working, so...
The crew members have gathered inside the holodeck bar that Captain Tall has programmed into the Zagreus that features one of her earlier versions. Hosts, that's the word. And she is engaged in a game of darts with her chief of security, transporter operator, and flight controller.
Are we on teams? Who's on my team?
I don't know. You're the captain. You get to pick teams.
No, but I want them to pick teams. I make all the other decisions. You guys pick
Dibs
teams.
on Thang.
All right.
Wait, is that the rule in the bar? Captain makes no decisions here? Behind the bar, it literally says Captain makes no decisions here.
Not even
Yeah,
allowed to pick your
probably.
own drinks.
Yeah. I don't even know what I'm drinking now.
That's amazing.
Old style. What?
It's not that old. Not,
The
not
late
old like me.
2050 beer company.
Yeah.
Well, it's all synthahol on
Synthahol,
Starfleet.
yeah.
Oh, no. I was thinking about this before we came here. And I was like, no. We are in an area that is very close to the Romulan neutral zone generally. I am not going to have my crew look like a bunch of bitches who can't hold their own if they end up in some Romulan ale. There's no synthethol. There is no fake bullshit on the Zagreus.
I feel like the synthahol rule is like the least enforced rule in Starfleet.
But
Yeah, what are
about,
they gonna do? Fucking come out here and yell at me?
what about Haram? People that can't drink alcohol.
Well, they don't have to.
So, give me a control or precision and I think security roll.
Okay, that's all right. That's cool. Oh, for real? It was on a 1 and then tipped.
That's what happens sometimes.
Yeah, it's a 13.
Well, no, you roll. Remember, you roll 2d20.
Oh shit. Okay, 2. So that's 1. Sorry, I forgot about the 2. Oh, that's a 6. Bam.
Okay. That's 2 successes for your team.
I've been on your team.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So who?
I refuse to fist bump Sarah. That's what happened.
Yeah.
So who goes on your team next? Because
Control plus security, I'd be rolling 11.
Well, you're gonna have to go anyway.
Sure. But we want to come out strong, so.
I have to roll under a 12. My control isn't super high. But can my words are cheap value apply to this?
Gut feeling.
Words are cheap. Bring it to the board, Rob.
I really like how people are already super invested in this dart game that exists primarily as a hey guys, let's try to remember the rules for this game that we played like 6 months ago.
Exactly. We need to remind ourselves how to use our talents.
Okay. Normally, a value like that would lower the difficulty,
Mm-hmm.
but this is a difficulty 0 roll, so
Got
it's
it.
not really. There's not really lowerable. Basically, I'm just counting successes, and whoever has the most
Straight.
Yeah.
of the team wins.
See, we
After
learned
you
something.
think. Yeah.
We learned something
Yeah.
by me trying to push the envelope.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go first.
Well, that's what Jordan does here on the show. Since Brad is rarely at the table, and not that you don't have him doing his usual.
I just bring so
I'm gonna
many
wreck it.
envelopes.
It's the game.
I bring so many envelopes. I have to push some of them. Okay. Remind me how to roll.
So you roll 2d20. You add together your attribute and your department.
Mhm.
That's your target number that you need
Below.
to roll in under.
Yes.
If you roll a 1, that counts as 2 successes. Otherwise, it counts just as 1 success.
See, the people at home are learning so much.
Because Jordan already knew.
But this is second edition, so it's all different.
It's all different.
We're learning with you.
I meet it and I beat it.
Okay.
On both die.
So you guys are neck and neck as far as score goes.
I believe in you.
Let's roll this thing.
You could do the funniest thing right now.
2 passes.
Okay.
Don't worry. I closed out the 19s on Space Cricket.
Hey, Tara, at least roll 2 20s.
19s.
Yeah, 2 successes.
Okay.
Oh goddamn! I'm gonna be the one to fail first. Shit. This is embarrassing.
I was waiting
Look,
for it to be me.
aren't
The
you
kind of day I'm having.
Aren't you so proud, Captain? You have such talented crew members.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. It makes my job.
Spend enough time in here playing darts, you know. Get real good.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Just say.
It's called practice.
I'm implying that we spend a lot of time. Never mind.
Oh.
Someone in there 10,000 hours.
Clink.
Bridge of Captain Tall.
Yes.
Thing steps up.
We're approaching Tanghai 4. We're setting an orbit.
Okay. Thank
Thing
you.
also got 2.
I'll be up in a moment.
Speed run. Speed run.
Go, 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 go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, only 1 success by
Only
Gula.
one. All right, we'll leave it at a tie for now. We need to get up to the bridge.
But, Captain,
We're getting Tanghai 4. Job first, fun second.
it wasn't your turn.
Oh, complication!
Oh,
You broke the dart.
Damn it. One in a complication. Son of a bitch.
2 successes.
3 successes.
Yay!
Bullseye.
Super high fives
I
between Thing
established
and
we're playing
Sadak.
Space Cricket.
I think the complication is probably the worst thing that you can do in a game of darts. You spilled your beer on your uniform.
Sorry,
Going
Captain.
down to Tanghai in beer uniform, huh?
Replicator.
We cut to the bridge as at least the 3 of you. Well, because you. So who won?
Sadak
Me
and
and
Thing.
Thing.
Okay. All
I
right.
hit the wall with my last one.
Oh, okay.
That's what the 20 was.
No, the 20 was that you spilled your beer.
And I hit the wall.
All right.
It was embarrassing.
Double embarrassing.
Super embarrassing.
It's all right, Captain. You can't win them all.
Unless you're me and Thing.
I do another fist bump with Sadak as we get to our station.
So you slide into the flight controller chair next to Gunny, and he's like, "So how did it go?"
Me and Thing won.
Oh, okay, good. Well, can you think you could invite me next time?
You were on duty.
Yeah, it always seems to happen where you guys decide to do this stuff. You know, I have my own darts, right?
All right, next time I'll make sure that you're aware that we randomly decide to play darts.
Like they're hand milled.
Did you mill them yourself, Gunny?
No, but still, like I was in the top 3 at our at the Academy Dart Club.
All right, I'm gonna give you a
Gunny,
chance.
we're playing
to
on
lose.
Tuesday.
Tuesday, I'm gonna give you a chance to lose to me and Thing.
Okay, I mean it's gonna be really sad when I beat both of you, but
If I win, can I have your darts?
what do I get if I win?
Think of something. Did the captain actually make that noise?
No.
Oh. I was gonna say very professional.
The Captain professional? That's
I mean,
hilarious.
Captain, they're not answering our hail.
Scan the surface. What do we got?
Well, I'm not picking up any life signs, Captain.
Any heat signatures?
No, not really. I mean, we're not even getting any power readings from the outpost. And beep 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 beep. I'm just running a level 2 diagnostic really quick, and doesn't look like there's any spatial phenomena or vessels in the vicinity or signals being jammed.
Gulak, get one of the shuttles ready to go down to the surface, please.
What will do?
Who wants to put their coats on and go down to the surface?
I could freshen up, Captain.
I have to steer. I have to fly the ship. I'm sorry.
Keep those darts warm.
Cut to. Okay, go ahead and give me a shuttlecraft roll there, Missy. It's a control plus con, difficulty of 2. Remember that if I don't give you a difficulty, it is always 2.
I have a focus of extravehicular activity.
Do you have a focus of shuttlecraft piloting?
Astronavigation?
No.
Are we? I forgot what we had decided, or if we want to change our minds. Are we okay with the captain going down to for the away mission?
You're the captain, Captain.
Yeah, you're the
Well, no, I understand. I'm asking like the table. Like, are we okay with that?
Yeah.
We're not going to tell you no.
Yeah. I mean,
No, this is Sarah asking.
No, I mean, if you
Yeah, we're not
want
gonna
to,
tell you
because the
no.
way that the Zagreus works isn't necessarily like by
Standard.
the book.
Yeah.
And if you want to give Rob an opportunity to whip out a extra NPC, whatever. Are you feeling like you would play it safe?
Well, basically, but really it boils down to, do you want to play tall or do you want to create an NPC to go down with these guys?
I think I will, because we don't know what it is and I just spilled a beer in myself, we'll have an NPC go down.
That's the real reason. None of this like, well, we need to protect the captain. It's, I do not want to smell like hams when I meet.
Excuse me, it's old style.
Well, whatever. Okay, so who are you sending in your stead?
Who do I get to play?
Well, you can make somebody.
Oh, okay.
What's Soft Boy doing?
Do you want? Oh, do we want soft boy?
We could make a new soft boy.
I was going
make a soft girl.
I was going to suggest perhaps someone with some medical skill. Since
soft girl healer.
So let's call her Lieutenant Healy.
I love that. Dr. Healy. Oh, Nurse Healy.
Okay. Nurse Healy.
There's practitioner.
NP Healy.
Is she a betazoid?
Is she?
Yes.
So it's like, hold on a second. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
For those at home who may not be Star Trek experts,
Unlike
what the fuck does that mean?
Betazoids are what... Okay, Diana Troy, she was the counselor on Next Generation.
Yeah.
She was half Betazoid. Her mother was full Betazoid. Motherfuckers are telepathic.
Okay,
horny.
right, yes.
No, not horny. They just like being naked.
So they get along well with the Orion. Got it.
Does Nurse Healy have a crush on Kira?
I don't know.
Yes.
Everybody got a crush on me. I don't know what's going on.
Or
No.
Thang.
Thang. She's
Thang.
got a crush on Thang.
Thing doesn't understand or pick it up at all.
Okay. So you're still shuttling in there, even though you're not involved, or you being...
Yeah, I mean, just for it's an ice age, so if we have the shuttle and something goes wrong, they have something to shelter in and hopefully not die from the cold.
Fair enough.
Remind me what I'm rolling against.
You are rolling control plus con.
One success.
Okay. So, I'm going to have you succeed with a cost, which means the cost is going to be, I have 8 points of threat to start with, because you get 2 per player. I'm going to just add 2 for later.
Really not used to.
Well, it's
cold,
negative 52 degrees outside, so this thing doesn't quite handle as well as you're used to easy landings, and you hit
Sunny
the
weather.
atmosphere and
Doesn't have the snow tires on it.
Yeah.
right. You come down by the largest building that's on the surface. The 4 of you walk in. It's not like because it's an M-class planet, which is like a Earth-like planet. It's not like full like suits. It's more whatever the modern Trek version are of the big coats from Wrath of Khan are the big sort of like and Strange New Worlds does those too. There's there's like the like it's not a full like space suit, but it's like definitely like a heavier coat.
So it's like Rorapente.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe not quite that furry, but still like
No, I mean like the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Rorapente for definitely not you guys. You guys know
Yeah,
Rorapente is the prison planet in Klingon.
Yeah, it's the one where you sleep in the tauntaun to stay warm.
You walked right into that.
I didn't.
She strolled.
Hoth isn't even a fucking prison planet.
All right.
It is after the Empire's done with it.
You get into the storage module. You probably all have a phaser and a tricorder, probably like a flashlight type, beacon type deal. There's a thin layer of frost covering everything.
Inside
the building.
Well, that's not a good sign.
Can I do a perimeter sweep?
Yeah, you can. What are you trying to find here?
Any signs that other people have been in here? Like, is this a recent frost up, or have people been coming in and out of this area? Crushed footfalls, like stuff like that.
Oh, look at you! Look at you tracking lady.
I have survival as a skill.
So
Focus
it looks like there hasn't been anybody in this.
accurate.
It looks like there hasn't been anyone else in this area. So there's no like frost footprints or anything like that. It looks like basically it shut down at some point.
Got it. Okay.
You're able to pull up a schematic on your tricorder. There are 7 locations: control, hydroponics, habitat, laboratory, infirmary, reactor, and undefined.
Oh, great.
I truly love when there's a mysterious room inside of a building that we're about to go into.
Inside of a
conspiracy.
xenoarchaeology. Great.
Government
if something
conspiracy.
goes weedoop, I'm out.
Gulak, do we want to get the reactor up first, or do we have any suggestions about where to visit?
There's a good chance that stayed the warmest and longest. So, if I was here and I was stuck, I ran mostly on that way in order to make sure I got, didn't die from cold.
I can
If
check
you
the
get really cold on this
habitat.
planet,
I don't think
I
we
don't know if
should
you
split
realize the
up.
temperatures.
What do you think
You know
would
what
go wrong?
I'm just gonna put this out here because you're new. We tend to run into a lot of trouble sometimes. So
What does Nurse Healy look like?
Oh, God. She
Or-
is probably like...
Or if you want a shortcut at what actress plays her.
I think she looks like Hilary Duff.
All right.
okay, circa Lizzie McGuire,
Well,
like
like
slightly
older,
older?
like
Yeah.
like right after, like
the Lizzie McGuire movie.
yeah, because I totally know that.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Sarah is as much of a Lizzie McGuire fan as you are of Star Trek.
No, I've seen some Star Trek.
That's fair.
I was gonna say burn, but not really. Like
No,
it's
just
just
a
cold
thing.
hard truth. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I think there was a movie. Am I misremembering?
There is.
I
Okay,
don't know.
thank you.
I
When
remember
she
her
was
as
a baby, essentially.
I remember her as a cartoon. So
We're
So picture that for Nurse Healy.
Yeah, got it.
coming soon where we play the Lizzie McGuire RPG and Tawny runs it. It's going to be.
I'm down for it, dude.
I think it might be a good idea for us to stick together just because you don't know what might be lurking in an abandoned facility.
Also, and I'm just gonna say this: undisclosed government conspiracy.
Or a closet.
How big is the room, Thang? Does it look closety to you?
Which one? The new one?
Undisclosed one.
It looks recently constructed.
That's sketch as hell.
Like every Yeah, it looks recently constructed, which isn't too surprising because of the way that these outposts are built. They can kind of pop off rooms and repurpose them and modulate where they go, but this one looks recently moved.
I will say it's a potential that the shutdown happened before they were able to fully update the system maps, but it is worth looking into just in case there is a surprise in store.
Give me a
Daring security.
yeah.
Daring security? I'll roll under a 16. Does constantly watching have any effect here?
Constantly watching means at the start of an action scene, I must spend 2 additional threat to have an NPC take the first turn. So it does do that, but you also get to re-roll 1d20 on any task attempting to locate a hidden enemy or danger.
Yeah, that one.
So basically, you get to if you don't pop a success on these, you
I
can
might
re-roll 1.
Reroll, okay. So there's a hidden enemy or danger, is what I'm hearing.
Maybe.
That's a 20 on one of them.
Oh, that's a complication.
And an 11 on the other, so I have 1 success and a complication.
Okay.
Does she get to reroll that complication?
Because of the danger?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say yeah.
So no complication,
Potentially.
in theory.
Still not a success. I got a 17.
But better
But
than a
not
complication.
Yeah.
So 1.
1.
Okay. I'm actually going to have that be a 0 difficulty roll. So that means you gain 1 point of momentum. Because I didn't really give you guys any momentum for the darts, but that was just for funsies anyway.
You're the best.
As your beacon swings along the shut door, a bloody handprint
Oh, that's never good.
then streaking down.
I throw my arm out for everybody to stop, and I go and investigate.
Oh.
It looks like the bloody trail leads towards the infirmary.
So a bit more danger than we expected. I think infirmary first.
We need to heal the people. Do I get
If
any
there are any.
like vibes out of them?
Oh, okay. Why don't you go ahead and give me
A vibe check.
a vibe check?
Failed.
I didn't even roll! Jesus! Savage!
Well, it's funny that you say that because in the second edition they change how like psychic powers like that work. Like in the first edition, it was much more regimented and very like you have this things and you define your powers. And in this version, they're much more. I mean, they're always kind of the speed of plot kind of powers. So let's actually go through the process of creating a supporting character, because I think this is one of the neatest things about Star Trek Adventures is that you make your own crew. Because we all know that one of the fun parts of Star Trek is watching a crew member start out as some, low-level jabroni, and eventually they end up being the, a main character on Deep Space Nine. So,
Looking at you, Will Wheaton.
always looking at Will Wheaton. All right.
I mean, yeah.
Look at your character sheet. Control, daring, fitness, insight, presence, and reason. What do you think Nurse Healy is the best at out of those?
I think she's the best at insight.
Okay, probably a good choice for a psychic. Of the remaining ones, what do you think she is the worst at?
I think she's the worst at control.
Okay. What is she the next best at? The next 2 best?
I would say reason and presence.
Okay. All right. And then she is just okay at fitness and daring.
Yeah.
All right. Of her departments, so command, con, security, engineering, science, and medicine. Well, she's a nurse, so I'm assuming medicine.
Yeah.
What is her secondary specialty?
Science.
All right. So she's dyed in the blue, kind of.
Yeah.
And then what?
Probably engineering after that.
Okay. And one more.
Con.
Okay, so not so good at command, not so good at security.
I'm a doctor, not a security guard.
So,
Jim, I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer.
what are her 3 focuses?
Fuck, what did Focus is doing?
Those are the
Her friends, her family, and her dog.
no.
Live, laugh, love. Actually, shit, that's actually really good. Could live, laugh, love be one of them?
No, that's not. You're thinking of a value.
What makes her happy?
But she doesn't get those yet. The focuses are like her specialties.
Oh,
Medicine.
I would say xenobiology.
Okay,
That's helpful.
probably counseling.
Yeah, counselor, because
Emergency care.
yeah,
Like-
emergency care would be a good
Okay,
one too.
like first aid, we'll call it.
Yeah.
Character made.
Cool.
Nurse Healy.
And she
I'll,
only wears Heelys.
She doesn't tell anybody that though.
It's
She had
always
a
a
special-
surprise.
so we'll add roller skating as a 4th specialty.
That would be her pastime.
Yeah.
Perfect. Love it. I love that we have now triple bound the Healy pun to like 5 different meanings. That's great. I love it. I love you guys. Okay. So you're going to the infirmary.
Ooh, liquid gold.
The infirmary is in disarray. Their medicine and equipment are scattered on the floor around a frozen body. That is where the blood trail terminates.
Wait, didn't you say it was a hand though that actively?
It's like they were reaching for something.
Oh,
and
it
then
was just the
a hand
blood
print.
mark.
Yeah,
okay,
sorry.
No, that's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna immediately go up to the frozen thing and scan.
Okay, so go ahead and you're going to give me an insight plus medicine roll, which is a 14 or less.
Woo! That's because if it's under the department, and I mean this is
Only if you're
This isn't
using-
first aid.
well, yeah, it is. You got to assess the situation.
They'd be dead.
They'd be dead.
They'd be dead.
All right.
You still have to assess the situation and make sure there's nothing wrong with them, and make sure they're dead.
Well, they'd
I
be
will
dead.
die on this hill.
You
So
will die
did
on this
they.
soccer ball.
I will die on this soccer ball.
It looks like the officer died from severe abdominal wounds.
Ooh, okay.
There are multiple lead fragments inside his abdominal cavity.
Actual lead?
Well,
I'm telling you right now, Starfleet conspiracy.
Do we know if the wounds are from inside out or outside in?
projectiles.
Oh, okay. Weird. Are there any other? Okay, but it's just the projectiles, so it's just basically bullet wounds.
Mhm.
Okay. Is there any other body in the room?
Nope.
Can we turn on the lights? Did the lights turn on, or was no?
Nope, because the power's not on.
Okay.
I think it's a good time to reach the reactor.
Yes.
I bring anything useful with me, like hypo sprays and shit.
It's all trashed.
Oh, really? It's all broken?
hmm
Rude. Are there any other bullets like lodged into the walls or anything like that?
No.
And when you say bullet or like projectiles, do you mean bullets or do you mean like
Shrapnel.
or like
I'm saying bullets.
something weird artifacts, perhaps?
I mean,
Don't make
from
me
what
cry.
you can tell, it looks like bullets, not
Okay.
necessarily like it's not shrapnel or it's not. It basically it's not shrapnel. It's not like embedded. It's like something lead flew at a very high
Okay.
velocity.
Okay.
A little bit of a gun nerd. Is it actual bullet or is it pellet? Like, are we dealing with modern firearms or are we dealing with freaking flintlock instead?
Modern firearms, but of a non-human origin.
Cool.
Oh. Is there any, like... Okay.
Let's go to the reactor.
Let's
Would there be any way that maybe I could mess with the spatial plasmatic pulse field and make a let's say, small force field that could deflect bullets in some way.
Yeah, you could try that. Go ahead and give me.
That's impressive technobabble.
I have a technobattle quick sheet.
Proud of you.
They have that in the book now, actually.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
It's quite lovely.
Good job, Medivh.
So go ahead and give me a daring plus engineering roll.
That's not something you hear too much. Sorry.
Oh.
I got a failure and a 20.
Okay.
I think it works.
You explode
perfectly.
the room.
Okay.
You
You attract all
attract
the
all the bullets. Yeah, that's what I was about to
I think it works. I think is how it works.
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
No, I think.
That's just
Well, here's what.
That's a pretty good one.
Well, I think what happens is you're like, okay, I just need to get a oscillating magnetron to cobble, because like you're basically pulling out like bits and pieces of equipment, and you've got everything except the one thing you need. You're like, okay, there's got to be one around here, and you go to the door. So the power's not on, so you have to like hand crank it. You hand crank the door, and just as it finally hits the open space, the light spills into the next room, and you see a security bot whirl around, and the gun on its arm starts with multiple barrels, whirls, spins, and that is where we will take our first break. Be sure to come back next week, because we are going right into some action here on Star Trek Adventures. So until then, just repeat to yourself, it's only a game. I should really just relax. Congratulations, fellow human. You've reached the end of an exciting episode of Theater of the Mind Players. If you enjoyed our story, please like the video. If you want more games, subscribe to our channel. Attack the bell for notifications on new posts. If you liked the episode, please tell us what you enjoyed the most in the comments. If you loved the episode, consider joining our Patreon. You'll get access to special shows, session zeros, and help us determine what we play on the show. We love our friends of Pat Rayon, and we hope to see you there.